2023. Why is PYO's declaration causing panic in Tinubu's camp if truly he is the Jagaban? Hello, my wonderful people. Right now there is serious panic in the camp of the Jagaban as soon as Professor Yemi Osinbajo, declared his intention to run for the office. Before you could say Jack Robinson, we saw that Tinubu quickly called, the governors elected under the people, under the All Progressive Congress, and quickly had discussions with them, talking with them and, begging them, for support. That some other persons who are not his sons, because none of his sons can dare, go ahead and declare when he has already declared. Before you could say Jack Robinson, there was panic in the Jagaban's camp, and everybody was wondering what next. And people are now asking, if truly you are the Jagaban, how come, Tinubu's words are, causing you to, Osinbajo's declaration is causing serious threat, and you're feeling this way and you are just all over the place. What exactly is going on? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. It is no longer news that the Vice President of the country, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, PYO, expressed his intention to run for President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in the forthcoming general election in 2023 on Monday. However, why the declaration of why PYO is bad news for Tinubu and Amechi supporters, there is some good news for them as well. There are no natural born leaders in Nigeria's highest political office. People are not elected to that position based on their feeling, but their ability to perform. The larger interest of over 200 million Nigeria outweigh the personal ambition of one man. Therefore, let the most qualified person have the chance and become Nigerian's president. But why is the declaration of the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo causing such a commotion among some people, particularly in Tinubu's camp? If truly he is the Jagaban, presently Osinbajo has become a source of contention for some political contenders who believe they know everything. As a result of the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo's declaration, the political dynasty and temple have alerted and accelerated the genuine political music is currently being played. Those who believe they have reached the summit of political achievement are now caution in their swift on political decision. The social media platform have been on fire with songs of treachery and ingratitude directed at the lovely Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and everybody has their take on if he should or should not have declared. It should be noted that politics is a game, and that in all game it is free for all to play. However, some free he should never have gone into the game at all. It will be unacceptable for Osinbajo to be aware that he has the ability to serve Nigeria and do nothing about it, and do nothing and stay and watch as if nothing is happening. Why Nigerian politics especially is in the stage it is right now, the primaries of the of the All Progressive Congress will determine what next will happen as we wait earnestly on who the cap fits. So this is what is happening. Some feel that the vice president should not have should not have declared, should just wait patiently, should not have said anything. Others feel, why should he not say? Okay, why should he not say? If he has what it takes, why should he be quiet? If he knows that he can bring freshness to the table and bring fresh ideas that could potentially change the nation for good, why should he not get into the race? Others have continued to say the vice president is a betrayer, and I don't understand where the betrayer is coming from. Okay, for the fact that the person who nominated him to become vice president is also interested in the position he's interested in. Should he just be quiet and say nothing and just watch on because the other person has spoken? So those are the lines of questions, and those are the kind of way we should look at the matter, rather than taking it hook, like, and sink, and saying, it's all done, that's it, done, dusted. Okay, and call the vice president a traitor. If you look at it very well, besides calling the vice president a traitor or all kinds and forms of names, yes, can, for instance, between Osinbajo and between Osinbajo currently and Tinubu, who do you think, all things being equal, will be able to look after Nigeria, as it were? Who do you think have the capacity to bring the nation to its desired position? Okay, with what all that we are experiencing, or with all that we are experiencing, who do you think can potentially bring the nation out of our current predicament and bring us to that desired position where we are all desiring earnestly to get to? So we must put that into consideration, and Nigeria comes first, instead of people to begin to put their own personal interests, at heart, and, first of all, before any other thing. The country comes first. The country does really come first. So these are some of the things we have to and really consider before we go ahead and begin to, make decisions, or, begin to take decisions that may not go well. Okay, that may not go well for the country. Okay, that may not go well for the country. The most important thing is, with all that is happening, what can we potentially do? Who should we pick? They are all before us. They've all picked up their interest nomination form. The parties will have the primaries, and whoever win at the party primary level will be the candidate that party will be veering for either president, vice president, for president of each political party. For crying out loud, it's not just APC and PDP. There are other numerous political parties that will be bringing you up to speed as they begin, their manifesto, and they begin to, tell Nigerians what they intend to do. They are not as, popular as PDP, because, they are not as financially buoyant as the two popular parties that we have today. But there are other parties as well, just like you have in the US. We have two major parties, but there are other parties. Also in the UK, we have the Conservative and we also have the Labour. Those are the two big parties, but there are other smaller parties. So it is the Republicans and the Conservative, the same thing in the US, you know. So it's the same thing all over. There are always the two big ones, but there are other smaller ones as well. So we'll bring you up to speed as the matter unfolds. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.